Okay, welcome back, PALS TV, everyone. We had a great start over in Stoneville with Amanda. Now we're heading to Licking County. Each week on Wednesdays, our friends at Together We Grow have been doing great segments about the just tips for gardening and making sure that you're taking care of your plants and just, a lot of very helpful tips altogether. So we're very thankful to Sarah and everything she's done here on PALS TV. And it's exciting today because we have a group out there that's finally getting to hang out at their garden again. So Adam has made a guest appearance on PALS TV before. So we've seen him at the program, but now we see him out in the garden. And we'll also have Crystal and Tanya with Bev. So live from Together We Grow, we have Sarah.
Yay, we're back at the greenhouse. It's a beautiful day. It's such a special day because we get to see some of our friends from PALS in real life. So Crystal, Adam, Tanya, Seth, we're so excited that you're back here. You guys have spent a lot of time here doing all kinds of planting and cultivating, growing. And we've really missed all of you. We miss all of you if we haven't seen you yet. So we are just, doing our usual little casual, let's see what's growing on. And we're going to walk kind of through the garden. We do have some things going on with our electric. So we do have a little construction going on, but we're going to walk around that. So you guys can see the high tunnel and what a major difference it is, even from a couple weeks, a few weeks. We have tomatoes already. We have cucumbers already.
Radish already.
Radish.
There you go.
Our littlest volunteer, Rosie, that's my daughter. She is, I think she was on here a couple weeks ago, but she is definitely being prepped for the gardening world. And she picked the radish, and she's getting some litter out of the bed. That's good. That's how it goes. Good helper. So, well, Crystal, where do you think we should start? Where do you want to start? In the green? Well, do we have anything going on there? Not really, except for a dead banana tree, you guys.
Oh,
I hope it's not dead. Let's go check it out.
let's go see a banana tree. Washing the mulch. Good job, Roz.
Yay.
That's wet.
It looks like it might be a tool of some sort.
It's a measuring stick.
Yeah, you guys. Check out the lamb's ear. Here. It's all grown along the border of this, so we kind of want to leave it there. It's interesting. It started, here. This is the original plant, and the seeds have blown down. And it's kind of cool to see how it's just going along the border, which is, the sidewalk there. It's pretty cool. We have some, does anyone know what this is?
Milkweed, milkweed.
Yeah, milkweed. So we have milkweed there. We kind of just left that because, of course, the more milkweed, the better. We are a butterfly waste station, monarch waste station. So
And I've learned at home, well, of course, Google has helped. I have some that's popped up in my flower garden, like 4 different milkweed plants. So we dug the biggest hole trying to get the whole entire root out because they said they're very hard to transplant into a different area. We did it. I mean, it doesn't look real happy at the moment, but it's 2 weeks later, it's still alive. So it's still every day it's working on perking up. Yeah. I mean, it was definitely smaller than that, but the root was probably 3 times the size. It was a huge root.
Okay, so you guys, I got a banana tree. Now it's on video that I have neglected. I brought it over to the greenhouse, okay? It's maybe been overwatered. I have to look into, sometimes you get really excited to get a plant and bring it home and you think, oh, I have a greenhouse, it'll be fine, and I've sat it over here. And something has happened here, and you know what I think? I think it might be sunburn. You don't think it would be sunburn? Probably not the way that looks, no. Too much water? I think so.
But at least it's happy here.
Yeah,
the
and
most
I
part.
think it might be okay. And I just need to look it up a little more. Somebody had a bunch of banana plants, one of our gardeners, and he got really excited. Even though you don't get bananas ever, I don't think because of where we're at. It's still kind of cool to say I have a banana plant, but it's not cool to say I have a dead banana plant. So we're gonna figure that out. Greenhouse. It looks like we have some other starts going on over here.
How is the last time we was here?
Microgreens.
The microgreens, yes.
You know what? I think we're taking those to the high tunnel and
Oh,
try
did you?
to do something with that.
Okay.
I haven't been here full time, so I'm not exactly sure. But Ken, didn't he take some out to the high tunnel? Do you remember that?
I think he did, but he stopped doing that. And it's a little bit harder
Yeah.
in the summer when we don't have any companies that want it right now. The rest of
Right.
But we started to grow some, so I think that we can up to high tunnel. We'll check and see if they're out there. But we have some daisies started, violas. Looks like more daisies, flowering kale, calendula. We have some things, some flowers over here. Does anyone remember what this is called? Because I swear this is the neatest thing right here. Probably in December we made Zen gardens. Maybe March, no, December. Anyways, we made Zen gardens from all these. This is called a mother of thousands, and see how all these grow on the leaf and they drop down. Does anyone remember? Adam, do you remember when we made the mini gardens? And we used one of these plants, one of these succulents. Well, between all the groups, we had used all of these little plants, and already we have tons more. We could probably start a little succulent store.
That's awesome.
I mean,
I still have mine, but I don't have any little babies on it yet.
yeah, it's pretty cool. Maybe we can take you or send you home with one of these. But yeah, I think that's so pretty. So neat. It looks like we have some aloe, and some other things growing here that look good.
Is this just a different kind of aloe? I see that it's got the puffy
I
like.
think it is, but I'm not really sure on this. I think it is just a different kind of aloe though. Because the other aloe we have in that corner.
Yeah, that's a monster one.
That is a monster. It's huge. So, and we cut off the side of it, and it's got that.
All the gel in it.
Yeah, the gel. And so, you guys, this is my lemon tree. This is the first plant I ever kept alive. Well, I won't say that. I'm making myself look bad. That is really my first plant. When I was given to me by Pam, my boss, and it's doing really good. It was just a little baby. It was about this tall. It's an organic lemon tree, and it's gotten really big. And she brought hers over probably 6 months ago because ours are the same age. And mine's been in the greenhouse, and hers has been here like half the time mine has been in the greenhouse. But see how much difference it is? I mean, that thing might have a lemon one day.
Yeah.
So, but really cool little conversation piece, I think. Okay, so we have some other little plants. Must have gotten these from somebody else. Maybe we have them. Oh, yeah, maybe. Okay, so. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's a nice radish.
Okay, let's walk out to the high tunnel, being very careful and mindful where you walk. These like that lamb ear. Is it lamb's ear or lamb's wool or what's it called?
Lamb's ear.
Yeah. Very careful because I'm
Yes. Watch the mulch, guys. Been-
pull it up. You guys, it looks really cool in here. I mean, a little messy.
Wow.
Might, and you know, we started these. Well, you guys, when did we start doing this? Well, maybe 4 to 5 weeks ago. And remember, the plants were just starting to grow. So we have what was it? Zucchini and squash along this row. And it's really cool because we tied these up to where, look how they're climbing. That is so neat. I just love it. It's like a Pinterest picture now.
Yeah.
So it's really cool, this high tunnel, because we've been able to really extend the growing season, and like already most people don't have any tomatoes, right? But we already have tomatoes, and they're I don't know, a few more weeks they could be red, you know? They have green tomatoes. So look at these. I think these are beefsteak. They're pretty big.
There's your beefsteak, Tanya.
Yeah, that's what yours are gonna look like. How are yours doing? How tall are they, Tanya?
They're up past the big rim thing.
Okay. So are they bigger than these?
Mhm.
Do you have any tomatoes on them yet?
Mhm.
Cool. Did you start it from seed or did you start them from?
From my little tiny plant this big.
Awesome. That's cool. Okay, so over here we have beans, green beans. Let's see if we have any on here.
A lot of flowers.
Oh, I think you got
We're
it
working on 'em.
yesterday, but here we go.
Oh.
Does
Yep.
anyone want one of these?
Fresh green bean.
You can find
Oh, I
one.
see a few of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did pictures yesterday. We showed the children's garden
Okay.
over there.
Yeah.
They had
Got 'em-
in it.
Man, you guys
I
make me
know.
jealous with this high tunnel
It's
because,
really cool, huh?
yeah, mine aren't.
Makes a difference. It definitely makes a difference.
I definitely don't have any beans yet.
I don't. It will soon. How does that flowers?
Yes.
Okay.
Got a few flowers. Yeah, they're working on it, but
Yeah.
got a tomato plant hidden in here with beans.
I love eating those like right off the plant. So we have little tiny tomatoes in here. Little tomato companions. You know, there's
This year.
companion planting, and they can really help each other. Planting those together.
That's my daughter tried a lot of companion planting this year. And she moved all the tomatoes over with, I don't even remember what she moved, but then the whole section where tomatoes have grown in our garden the last 3 years, we have probably over 100 tomato plants that sprouted on their own
Yeah.
from the seeds that dropped everywhere. Yeah, we have tomatoes
hilarious.
out the wazoo.
We have a funny story about the executive director and her husband had a chicken coop, and we have a garden over there. She had a couple raised beds out in her garden, and the chickens had eaten the tomatoes and pooped out the seeds.
Yep.
And we had some really beautiful tomato plants grow from that. Very organic tomato plants.
Very organic, yes.
But it was kind of funny. They were just all growing over in the chicken coop area. And
That's our garden's right beside the chicken coop, but we have it fenced off. So
Yeah.
once everything's done in the garden, then we'll open it up and let them fertilize away,
yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
dig and scratch. And
So look, guys, what's this over here? Look. We have some squash, and look at these. These are huge. It's kind of fun to try to find these, but I just saw some. Right there. Yeah, there's some more.
looks
So
good.
we are doing pretty good with these yellow squash. They're looking really good. Not sure exactly what we're gonna. A lot of times we'll let like some of our volunteers and people over here. We don't. We might take some of these to farm or not farmers market, but the U pick probably. Is what
Okay.
We'll do.
We got a lot of nice peppers growing.
Yeah, a lot of nice peppers, and we did mostly banana. Not the real hot peppers, but the banana. I think we did do habaneros. That's about the hottest we did this year. Last year I planted in my garden, because I'm all about this conversation pieces, but ghost peppers.
Oh yeah.
I
Ooh.
never ate one. I just kind of had them there. And at the end of the summer, finally, after the whole summer, finally someone actually was interested in taking some of them. So that was good. But so we have more yellow squash over here.
This poor tomato plant with this one baby tomato. And it's like, help me.
Oh, poor guy. They couldn't find something to get that guy kind of propped up.
Yeah, we'll get some kind of fencing
Does anyone
somewhere.
see a stick or anything? Here, look, what's this? This might not work, but we're gonna get right. Hey, that's a start, right?
Yep, it'll work for a second.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, I think it's really cool to see these corn on these. You know, it's a very cheap way, inexpensive way to keep them climbing and off the ground.
We had extra cattle panel,
Yeah, that's good.
so we
too.
bent that over.
Sweet. That's what we've
Yeah.
been using too at our other gardens where we don't have this structure. But, this is beautiful.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So neat.
They're all hiding in there.
Yeah. And it's so much fun to find those because, oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice one.
Whoa. Well, there's a big one. Right there. Right there.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, wow. That must be something else. That is, exactly. But anyway, that is a board area.
Look at that one, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
we have
yeah.
little tomatoes, and he's kind of trying to help those along. Yeah. So we're just gonna walk along. We have more beans here. We have the tomatoes. More little squash. And you know, when you guys come back, I can't wait to be able to kind of try some of these in different ways. We have all that cooking stuff. I hope I'll be able to do that. But
Yeah, that would be nice.
eventually. I like cutting squash into like really thin pieces and baking it with Parmesan cheese for a little while, and it's so good.
That sounds good.
Squash chip. Okay, so
Squash chips.
yeah, that's my recipe. That's not as fancy as I get. And zucchini bread. So Dan has been off our garden director for about a month. He had surgery, so Mike's been in here a lot, and you know, Mike really likes to whoever gets into this high tunnel, they kind of disappear, and you don't see them anywhere else because they enjoy being over here so much. And you can see why.
Yes.
It's very peaceful out here. Yeah. So,
Good.
does anyone know what this is? Remember what this is? Tanya? You want to smell it? Well, maybe you should pick
Is
it.
it mint?
Basil.
That's what I was going to say, a basil.
Basil. And you can try it. I don't know. I just pick herbs.
I'm going to pick a little one and eat. Anybody else want a sample?
I did.
No?
It's good though. Basil.
Mm.
And you know,
Wow, that is strong.
yeah, it is pretty strong. Sorry.
That's all right.
So, we have more tomato starts up here.
Oh,
Not sure
goodness.
exactly what we're gonna do, but apparently we need more. So I guess that's comes with gardening. You know, you never have enough, and especially when you're trying to help feed the community and help people in need. You know, we definitely want to give away as much as we can. So we gotta get those in the ground.
Well, here's your stuff.
Yeah, there we go. So do you guys want to take one of these home? And anytime anyone that's watching too, if you guys are ever interested in coming here and getting some things, get a hold of me or Pam. We would be more than happy to meet you over here. You can get some lettuce. You know, this stuff we don't want it to go to waste. So we'll probably send you guys a whole bunch of lettuce if you want, and anything you want out of this. You know, if you want this big. But yeah, so we'll get a bag and stuff for you guys. And that's good. All right, so. I helped her, of course, but we planted this basil, and I think that was dill. Anyway, that's what that basil was out there. Is we've taken some and put them in the beds outside.
We planted ours in our cinder blocks. So we have
yeah,
cinder
I see
blocks
that.
on the inside of the garden.
It's
Yeah.
such a cute idea. It's so cute.
Helps keep the fence down, the rabbits out, and grows some good stuff.
Hi, little gardeners. Hi. We're building a house. Nice. She loves building houses. Got a hammer and a screwdriver. Yeah. Good job, Roz. Okay, so. See the milkweed when you get there. Just give me a yell. Let's go. Let's go milkweed. Come on, Roz. Let's go see the milkweed. Here, I can.
We're gonna go look at milkweed, Adam.
population that we have here, and this is a huge group of milkweed, and right now it's starting to flower. You can see all the flowers on it. There's a lot of bees, and the bees love it. But the main reason that they're growing this is so that we can help the monarch butterfly population. This started out with just a few plants in it, and in 3 years they have all this, and they started growing all over in the other beds. So we ended up pulling those out because we have enough here. And what you want to do is you want to manage your milkweed, because there's a lot of bugs that like it, that will eat it up, and it'll make it look pretty bad and not be very tasty for the butterfly caterpillars. And so when you go through and you're looking for different kinds of bugs, and you want to try and make sure that there's no aphids and there's nothing else that's eating your plants. But as you look for those, you want to look for monarch eggs, because that means a monarch butterfly came. I've got a picture. A monarch butterfly came, laid an egg, and it's going to develop into a caterpillar. I don't know if they can see this. That's what a monarch egg looks like. I am not sure if they're going to be able to see it.
I'm trying. Yeah.
It's going to be
There it
tiny.
is. Sorry.
It's going to be absolutely teeny tiny. This is a real blown up picture of it. And so what you do when you're managing your crop is you start to look on the back and you look to see them. It'll be, this isn't one, but it'll be that tiny. It'll be itty bitty. Now that's not one, but it'll be small like that. They're a little bit more clear than what you see there. So what you want to do is, primarily the thing that'll attack yours is aphids. And one of the ways to know that you have aphids is sometimes you'll see ants all over them, because ants eat aphid seeds and aphid poo. And whenever you see a leaf that's curly like this, you can probably be guaranteed that there's an aphid here. Those are all aphids. Now, if you don't have much of a crop and you can't afford to just get rid of things, you can kill all these by just squishing them. Or in this case, I would probably pop this off, and you want to make sure that you get rid of these so that they cannot fly and go somewhere else. So as you go through here and you're looking for your monarch eggs and you pop these off, you'll learn why this is called milkweed. See the milk coming out of it?
Oh, wow.
So that's why it's called milkweed. That's what comes out whenever, so your hands will get all sticky. This stuff is sticky like crazy. But as you go through and you start looking for the eggs, if you touch it and little white things come off, that's called white fly. And what you can't do is spray this to get rid of all the bugs you don't want, because you'll kill the caterpillars. So white fly, you generally just want to take it and you want to wipe it off with the wet thing and try to pull down. I've gone through this morning, and I really didn't see any eggs yet. I haven't seen any butterflies. If you see any other kind of bug on here, you want to make sure that you kill it, because it's generally not beneficial. One of them had some spiders on it, and I left it because the spiders will oftentimes capture some of those aphids, and they will kill the aphids, because the aphids are the worst thing on here. So you do want to go through and you want to check. You want to try and catch things. Like if you see a little ladybug, you can leave it. There's a little ladybug on there. So you can leave that. And again, if you see any bees, you want to leave them. Did you see this piece? This leaf that was, where's it at? Looks like, here's another little bug. I don't know what they are. There's 2 of them on here. I don't know what they are until I can identify them. I leave them. They're probably not great for plants, but I'm not sure that they do any. What in the world? There was probably something that came and was eating it out, or somebody took their hand and ripped it when they were weeding, maybe. So here's another good one to look at. If you see your plant that has, again, those black things are all aphids, and the white things are white fly.
White fly. Okay.
So you just want to get rid of all that, and there's some scale on there. We have so much that we don't need the blooms. We can pop this top right off and make sure you dispose of that. And then see the rest of the leaves might have more aphids. You can wipe them off with a cloth. And again, whenever you see a crinkly, weird leaf, that's probably what's happened. A bug has gotten a hold of it. So I'm going to pop this one off too. And again, I'm getting milk all over my hands to get rid of it. Here's an interesting red bug. Yeah, here's a real, yeah, we found a couple of those on there. I don't know what it is. This is a really bad infestation.
Oh, goodness.
of
Yes, it
aphids.
is.
And again, if you only have a few plants and you don't want to pop the tops off, you can take something. You can use a little bit of dish soap if you wanted to wipe it off. Because we have so much, I'll just pop that off. And again, you want to make sure that you haul them all away and you put them somewhere where they can't escape.
Now, do those things, the aphids, get bigger or
They stay really, really small.
they stay small? Okay.
Yes. Some of them are green and they fly. Some of them stay on here when they start to lock together and everything. And sometimes, so they're a little bit different versions of. Here's a green one that you would want to kill. So if you can see, he's the same color as the leaf, but that's an aphid that you would want to kill. And that's super. You just take it and smush him, and he's all done.
All done.
I know, and I'm not big into killing things, but it's not like they're an endangered species. So
Right.
get rid of the aphids.
Yeah, look at, see if we can get all that milk that's running down.
Yeah, so you can see on those, it's dripping down the leaves.
Yeah.
So that's why it's called milkweed. There's another plant, if we can go over there, that it's got some on my face. There's another plant that
Now, see, last year mine got taken over with, I think it was a moth caterpillar.
yes, and people are ruthless. They want them gone. They kill those because the monarchs need this.
Mhm.
I have trouble killing any kind of a butterfly larva,
Right.
caterpillar.
I left it. I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, finders keepers, they're first. And
So there's another milkweed over here. It's very different. It's called swamp milkweed. This is swamp milkweed, and this isn't as invasive as the other one. It will spread out some, but as you can see, it's smaller. So if you have a little bit of a smaller yard, you might want to go ahead and get this type. The monarchs like it. And you'll do the same thing with this. This will tend to get aphids and whitefly and stuff. But the same thing, you can look on here and you can see if there's any. Now, I did some pretty good inspections before we got on the thing, and I could not find any eggs yet. But I haven't seen any monarch butterflies yet. Do you know what the time? What's the time they usually? They should be starting to lay. We should be starting to see the first butterflies. I haven't. Because I've seen on Facebook some friends that have already seen eggs. Yeah. So they just haven't made it to this garden yet. But we had lots last year. So this is just another type, and it's a little less invasive and a little bit better for a smaller garden. I put some of those big ones out in my wooded area, and it's slowly starting to spread out. But I also put it in a planter by my house, and that was a bad mistake. It was out in the grass. Yeah. It took a long time to get. You know what else the monarchs like? I guess maybe it's I don't know if it's all butterflies, but it's parsley, right? Yeah, some of it might be swallowtails or something that like parsley. So you can plant all kinds of really neat beneficial things for you that you can plant extra for the butterflies. Yeah. Plant extra parsley, and you know, if deer don't like it, so that works. As far as I know. Okay, so that's it for the butterfly stuff.
Okay, so Crystal, what do you? Let's see. What do you think? What's your favorite part of coming here? Let's talk about this. Maybe we can do something like.
Come with me.
We could probably do something with these beds. Do you remember planting in the bed? Yeah.
She's gonna be talking.
Yes. Well, hold on. We're gonna actually there definitely is some things that we need to do over in this area. Honey. Come here. You want to think of me? You all right now?
I'm good.
Okay.
In the flower pot.
Let's
Watch,
see.
don't trip on the flower pot.
Apple juice.
I need some apple juice, Roz. You gonna share apple juice?
So why don't we? Okay, so we do need a thing. Let's find our beets. These are the beets here. Is this where she picked the big
Oh.
beet out of?
That was a beet, not a radish. My bad.
No, it's a radish from over there.
Oh. Ugh.
What should we do here? Every what? Every you? Leave a couple inches in between them.
Okay, so maybe leave a space like this.
Yeah. Like you can do this one, you pull out maybe this one. You can leave that one. Pull out this one.
No. Why not?
Just gonna leave some some of the big better ones.
Yeah, like this one we're gonna leave.
Can you eat beet leaves?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
All right, somebody Google it. Can you eat beet leaves?
Can you
I always hate getting rid of things and killing it without knowing if I can eat it or not. So if you don't thin them, you know how beets get really, really big on the bottom? So if you leave all these plants in here, what'll happen is it'll make a whole bunch of little beets and they'll get all bunched together and they won't want to grow. So you really do want to just have one plant. I'm always worried if one plant dies, then I'm left with nothing. But you can pull out all these stuff. When you plant your seeds, you could probably be more sparing with them. But what you want is you want your beets fairly far apart so that they can grow into bigger beets. And sometimes the healthiest plant is in the totally wrong spot, which is always kind of sad, but you do have to do your due diligence to get rid of the ones that are in between. Oh, well, look at you.
They're eatable. It says don't toss away.
Okay, so we can eat all those. So she found out that we can eat these.
Oh,
So we do not want to throw away the beet tops.
okay. So I'll get something that we can put them in. Do you, Tanya, Crystal, if you want to go through and like just see these big ones, we're going to take these little ones out so that we can grow those big, huge prize-winning beets. Probably leave the bigger ones, but we're just gonna like space them like that. Like, see how this one's pretty good? We're gonna pull in between a few inches like that. And I'm gonna grab something that's
You can certainly start at a smaller scale than this. And if you ever want to do some gardening in small space, look
Not yet, buddy.
up square foot gardening, and you will be amazed at what you can grow in little square foot sections.
not yet.
And you can save yourself a little bit of money if you don't plant seeds quite so thick as this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, are you a doctor? Are you a doctor?
We wiped out.
There you go. Put that set back up. So all of this was planted. Did she mention to you that that lettuce over there came up from last year?
That's what she was telling us earlier. That
And then that looks like, looks like,
Is that cilantro last year?
is that cilantro? Is that cilantro?
Yeah.
Cilantro seed?
That might be what it is. We can put the beets, either one. And this one, we can put the compost or the weeds. You don't want to get rid of that.
And we're gonna send some beet tops home with you. Yeah. So a lot of tending the garden is nice, quiet work. You can meditate with yourself. You can get to know nature. It's a nice, quiet time.
Huh?
It always
Put a
looks
beet
nice
on
when
it.
you're
Oh,
finished.
wow. Look,
Got
a mini beet.
a mini beet.
Aw,
It's a mini beet.
I haven't gotten any. That must be
Yeah.
real.
That's cool.
But that's a lot of coming over here to the garden and getting a class or whatever. You get to take home stuff at the right time of year.
Adam, are you messing with me, man? Ew, you're not. Why do I keep feeling an elbow to my backside? Little
So
elbow.
you can actually eat these, huh?
Yeah.
So what did you? Okay, so we got about 10 minutes.
Any questions from anybody that we may or may not be able to answer? Some of these are so thick.
Or anything you guys, any questions or anything you might want to see more of around here? We are going to have an event this year, hopefully in October. So we're going to have our like annual, usually we would have like a fancy event, but it's going to be here on this property. And you guys definitely are all invited to that in October. So that way, if you don't come here often, you want to see it, you want to check everything out, definitely. And anytime you want to come over here and pick anything, these are your garden beds, you definitely can do that too. Do you
No.
Like, I'm over gardening. We did this yesterday, the day before, and the day before that. Oh, nice. Another mini beets. Oh, so you're getting good ones. Yeah. Very nice.
And what's this over here?
Yeah, I just came back. Yellow beets.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. These are prettier with the two tones and those little veins. So you can see different beets have different tops.
Yellow beets.
All right, you got to move your booty, Adam.
Oh, no.
Can you jump up so I can?
Okay.
Thanks, buddy.
Got a book in there. How cute. She put a little book in her diaper bag. Aww. I know. Hey, Silly, you want me to keep that one? Yeah, that one's gonna get big. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna try to keep the big ones in there and let them. What would you like me to do, babe? Like that? You want to do that? This one. Do you want to put it in your back now?
Adam, are you throwing dirt at me?
You have a lot of help over there.
Yeah. Not you, huh?
I haven't been here many Wednesdays. I'm usually a Monday helper.
Okay. Usually when we come, we have a very large group
Yeah,
that likes to come over.
yeah. I used to do a lot of pet therapy. I took my dog places and visited with people who needed a little bit of downtime with a dog, and I did a lot of that on Wednesdays.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we stopped doing it for now, and then my dog is actually pretty old. I think she was going to be retired, so I'll have more time here.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I hear you're gonna have more time here. I think I might. You know what? I wasn't gonna let you know, but
Oh.
I
I thought you already spent a lot of time here.
why not as much as I should? Not as much as I could.
Oh no.
I just tapped for the little ones. Well, hopefully we'll be able to come back to this garden and show you the beets.
And if there's anything we've shown you guys that you want to see later, you know, we can let us know, and we'll try to get back to wherever it is we were. Eventually, when all the squash grow on those those arches, that'll be nice to look at. So what else are you growing, Tanya?
I'm just growing the BP tomatoes and cherry tomatoes.
What's a BP?
A BP.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty much what we've always grown.
And then I'm growing the cherry tomatoes in a bucket upside down.
Ah. In a
But
bucket.
you put it
Oh,
on
you hung it?
and yeah, you put it up down through.
Yeah.
So it hangs down.
Neat. Is it working out? I tried that once.
Mine's already about that big.
Is it? Yeah, mine didn't care for that. Yeah, you can leave that alone. Well,
What do we think this is? It's got the red stuff, but it's
that's a radish.
it's huge.
It's left over from. That's a little strange shape. It's got a nose. It's like a person.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Checking for a heartbeat.
It's got a face on it. It's hilarious. And this is hair.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. There's some rocks in his eyes. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Well, somebody can take home some radishes.
Ducks. Seth, you tell them all the turtles we seen on our walk this morning?
So turtles? Tell me about it.
Oh, we seen probably 7. I think 7.
Like little or big? Okay, pump it up, Mom.
Do you remember? Were they little or big or both? You told her there was both?
Is it like 5,000 over 2,000?
We went over and
That means
oh yeah, a deer this morning. We went over to COTC and took a little walk.
nice.
Yeah.
And it's pretty quiet over there right now.
It was actually quite a few people out enjoying it, which was nice. We've been hitting Geller Park every morning and doing a lap there first thing in the morning. Cynthia Street, where they do red, white, or not red, white, but yeah, and Heath. Yeah, the Star Spangled Banner thing, yeah. Yeah, depends. We can either hit COTC again or, yeah.
Say COTC and Timber Turtles.
Okay.
So there's turtles over there.
Yeah, there was. It's that little creek that runs down through there, and we just walked over to the bridge and was standing on the bridge, and you just like bam, 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 and you could see turtle heads sticking up out of the water. They were everywhere this morning. It was awesome.
Did you see them, Adam? Was it cool? Are they super slow?
It's pretty fast.
I don't know,
Yeah.
I went down to take a picture. No one wanted to.
Oh.
Here's my baby. Is your baby a unicorn? I found a baby.
Nah.
Throw it. Are you going to catch it? All right. I usually don't throw babies, but oh, good try.
Do any of you want to take some lettuce home? Or anything else home? Yeah? You want some lettuce? There's lots of it over there on the stand-up one and over here.
Whoa, almost a good throw. Just throw it. Hey, are you throwing me? Is it? Oh, good try, good try. What do you think, Seth? Pretty cool?
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff. We're going fishing next. You guys ready to go have lunch and go fishing?
We're gonna just throw you in with
We're gonna use you as bait, buddy.
Well, that's really cool, Bev, because we're actually going fishing on PALS TV next as well. So that's
Oh, are
it.
you really?
So,
Awesome.
so everybody's going fishing next.
That's
So
what it sounds like.
all right. So for the rest of the afternoon, Aaron has the rest of the afternoon off of PALS TV. So I'll be your host for the rest of the day. Thank you guys for showing us the garden stuff. As you can see, the only thing better than gardening is gardening with your friends. So it's cool to see that you know, we're getting back to being able to garden with each other and have conversations while you're doing maintenance on your garden. That's always a good strategy. And if you can have a unicorn doctor with you on any trip, that's always a bonus as well.
That is a bonus.
So thank you guys. So everyone else, stick with us. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. We're going fishing. So we'll see you then.
Bye, guys.
it.